Hey guys, it's Eileen. Welcome back to my channel. I'm just going to do a quick video on the top items that sold in January 2018 on eBay. I think there's actually one Poshmark sale as well, but these are just kind of the items that sold for the most. I think it's the top 15 items that I sold in January, just so you can kind of get an idea of what things are selling for and what things to look out for. That being said, disclaimer, sometimes things sell better for some people than others. You might be able to sell something for 40 bucks that I can only get like 15 bucks for. It just honestly depends. It's kind of hit or miss sometimes, but people really like these videos because it gives you an idea of what to look out for, especially for stuff that's selling for a lot of money. So I'm just gonna hop right in and show you what sold. Okay, this was actually, I think, my first sale of the year. It sold on January 1st, and it sold for $38. I think I had it up for $45, and I took a best offer of $38, and it's just a Polo Ralph Lauren Denim and Supply hoodie. This next one is a Lularoe Carly in a burnt orange, and it was brand new. I think I got it at the thrift store for $3 or so. It was up for $35, and I took a best offer for $29. This is a J. Crew women's wool blend brown blazer. This was up for a little while, I think. I had it up for $40. I don't remember where I got it. I want to say I got it at the thrift store for $5.99 or so, and I ended up selling it for $35.98. This Free People dress I have had for over a year. It had a couple of flaws, and I wanted to fix them, but I ended up not fixing them and just listing it as is. But it was listed for several months, and I ended up selling it for $45, which is still pretty awesome. These are LRG pants that I got at Ross on clearance. I think they were about $6.50 or so. I had them up for $40, and I was having a sale going, but they ended up selling for $28 on best offer, which is still a pretty good profit from $6 in my opinion. This was another Ross clearance item. I believe I paid probably around $6 or $7 for it. It had a lot of interest. A lot of people were watching it or would ask questions about it, and it eventually sold for $55.23. This next one's pretty funny. I used to actually sell Jamberry right after my son was born. It was something that I really enjoyed, but I quit after a couple of months. I made about $1,200, which was pretty good in my first 3 months. But once my friends stopped being super interested, I didn't want to bug anyone, so I stopped selling it, and I've just been holding on to this. I sold this for $80, so pretty cool. This kind of killed me. I've had this up for almost a year and a half, and I ended up selling it for $95. I originally had it up for $200. This is from my own personal collection. I found it in the back of my parents' linen cabinet, brand new and packaged Disney Little Mermaid twin sheets. So I took an offer for $95. These Merrill shoes, they're women's ventilator hiking shoes, hiking sneakers. I bought them for $2 at a yard sale, and I ended up selling them like maybe a month later for $32.79. These Nikes I got at Ross. I want to say I paid around $20 for them. They did sit for a while, and it made me a little anxious because I don't usually spend that much money on one item. But they did eventually sell for $80. This is also a Ross clearance item. Most of these are not from the most recent clearance that I showed a haul of, but it's just random clearance that I found when I was there one day. These I bought for $20 and ended up taking an offer a couple months later for $50. This crown shaped, I guess, kind of like a candy dish I found at the Goodwill outlet, and I was actually pretty impressed that it wasn't ruined because most glass items do not last there. I ended up selling it for $37.49. These Skechers are from my last Ross haul, the Ross clearance haul that I most recently did. I think it was my last video or the one before that. I paid $7.49 for these, and they sold, I think, within like a week for $33.24. So yes, Skechers do sell. I know they're not the most trendy item, but they do sell. I've had this shirt and another one that's in the same size. It's a Ralph Lauren. The size is a 3XLT, so a 3XL tall. I grabbed two of them for $8 each at a local thrift store. I remember the price because I don't usually spend that much, but I ended up eventually selling them for $30. This is also from the latest Ross clearance. I paid, I think, $8.49 for this jacket. It's a boys Marmot jacket, new with tags, but it did have a pen mark and like some sticker residue on it, so it ended up selling for $47.79, and it only took about a week. These next two are Poshmark Sales. This is a Coach crossbody that I've actually had in my personal collection for probably a couple of years. I just never used it, and the tags were still on it, so I put it up. I originally had it up for like $75, but I eventually took $40 for it. And then the last one, this is a Free People. It's a really interesting shirt. It's kind of like a sweatshirt with some extra fabric in the back. I bought it at Marshall's on clearance for $10, and I ended up selling it for $45 like a couple days later on Poshmark. So that was a pretty quick flip, 10 into 45, not too bad. All right, guys, so that's everything that was on my top list for for January 2018. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. It helps people find this video, and also make sure you subscribe if you want to see more videos from me. Thanks for watching. Bye.